Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. It's the Boston Bruins. Last night, we had a bit of a rivalry game going on, and for some reason, Michael Pizzetta, the Italian stallion, was nowhere to be seen. Makes me sick. Anyway, the puck is dropped, and the Bruins looked dominant. They were all over the Canadiens. Montembeault is forced to make a couple of big saves early on, but after a crazy amount of pressure, the Bruins finally strike first. It's Danton Heinen again, of course it is. And not only is he going to pounce on a rebound, but he's going to score as he's being knocked down to the ice by Juraj Slafkovsky. Talk about determination. This guy's pretty good. A few minutes later, the Bruins are going to get a power play. Caden Gooley goes to the box for being a mousetrap. Boston actually gets very close to taking a 2-goal lead, but Montembeault says no, not today. He manages to cover the puck. Now, the Canadiens, you gotta admit, they've been looking pretty sleepy so far. It's almost like they could have used, I don't know, some kind of a jolt of energy or something. God, who would have known? Until finally, Tree Apples talk. Cole Caulfield is about to take matters into his own hands. Just look at him out there, going after Brandon Carlo like a Pomeranian. He's gonna force a turnover because Carlo clearly has a fear of dogs. And Juraj Slafkovsky sets up Nick Suzuki for an absolute Christmas gift. What a pass. That's Suzuki's 26th goal of the season. This is how we all expected the first line to click. It's perfect. Caulfield's using his big frame, Slafkovsky using his vision, and Suzuki, of course, for his goal scoring. Seriously, that's exactly how we drew it up. Now we're going to move on to the second period, and I don't even know what to tell you, because this was probably one of the most boring periods of hockey that I've ever seen. Like, did nobody get the memo? This was a Habs and Bruins game? Jeez. Okay, well, maybe this guy did. Matheson just got smoked. I love it. That was a pretty good hit. Pesta does come very close to making it a 2-1 game for Boston, but for some reason he just couldn't finish. The shots on goal were 6-5 in favor of Montreal in the second, and I don't ever want to talk about that 20 minutes again. It was pathetic. Moving on to the third period now, and Nick Suzuki's going to take a 4-minute penalty. Pretty late for high sticking. Charlie McAvoy gets the poor fella right in the squirrel cheeks. But fear not, because on the Bruins power play, it's the Mario Armia show. I want you to do me a favor. Tell me, how many 18-year-old kids can call penalties like Mario? Huh? None. Nobody. You see, Mario is a freak. And by God, he's our freak. He kills off all 4 minutes, pretty much all by himself. And as time dwindles away, won't you look at that? The boys are about to get a loser point because this game is going to overtime. Yes, of course. The Canadiens get control of the puck right off the draw. Suzuki's gonna win it back to, oh my God, no, not Mikey. Don't do it, Mikey. He's doing it. He coughs up the puck, and the Bruins bring it back the other way with Jake DeBrusk scoring an absolute beauty of an overtime goal, winning the game for the Boston Bruins. And everybody was upset with poor Mikey, but wait. Hold on, because I got something to say. I seen it too, okay? I hear you barking. Was going into the Bruins zone like Matheson did last night a genius idea? No, clearly not. But if you're gonna blame him, then you might as well blame Cole Caulfield as well, who puts himself in a horrible position, okay? He gets right behind everybody, reaching for straws. And obviously, it wasn't a good idea. That was a joint team, shitty effort in overtime. But you know what? You want to know who really stood out to me last night? Line number 2, man. Wawa, Noof, and Mario. These guys were unbelievable against a team like Boston. You love to see it. But that's going to do it for this game review, guys. If you like seeing these videos, cross-check that big red button right in the numbers. And hey, see you next time.